BackBeat is proudly sponsored by the Santa Barbara Bowl. Welcome to BackBeat, a show highlighting people that make a difference using music in our very own community. I'm Shannon, and we tape our show right here at Playback Recording Studio, a cutting-edge facility for film, television, and music production, located in the beautiful city of Santa Barbara. Coming up, need a little help shaking off those jitters before your next audition? Multi-Grammy winning entertainer Kenny Loggins might be able to help.
Where's that middle note that is your strength? Lean on that. Take that note and make it your own.
We take you to Teen Star's audition workshop, and then it's off to the auditions. And the Santa Barbara Bowl, best known for its stunning views and awesome concerts, gives back by supporting education in the arts and music. We visit Education Outreach recipient Santa Barbara Children's Chorus. They provide the opportunity to experience choral singing and to perform together as a group. Also, the auditions are done, the anxiety is traded for anticipation, and the 10 talented finalists are picked. Being much more than just a competition, we take a look at Teen Star, the winner, and why the schools win too. Plus, singer, songwriter, and Teen Star 2012 winner Rachel La Commare performs her original song for us at the end of the show. So keep it here and keep it loud. We'll be right back. Santa Barbara Bowl's Education Outreach provides much needed support for music and performing arts events and programs for area students. $1 of every ticket sold to bowl events helps to fund arts education throughout Santa Barbara County. A big thanks to Playback Recording Studio for supplying the location for BackBeat. Playback Recording Studio is a cutting-edge recording facility for film, television, and music production.
So the Santa Barbara Bowl Foundation has sponsored our All Schools Chorus program, which is a new program that we just started at the beginning part of this year, which puts choir programs at 7 local elementary schools and then brings the kids together to perform in a group concert in the spring. Choral music is unique in the fact that it blends voices together. You know, as soon as you get 3 voices singing together, you start to create this blend where you don't hear a single voice anymore. Out of that, they all blend together to make one voice. So choral music and choral programs have a very unique quality to them that a lot of individual singing programs and other, smaller groups wouldn't have. Because it's a group activity, you sort of get that team quality that, everybody has to blend and work together. It helps to build confidence. We see kids that come into the program who maybe have never sang except Happy Birthday, or in their, at the holidays or something at their house. And they come in and they gain this confidence and this ability to, stand up there and sing with the group that, translates into higher levels of confidence in their other coursework and schoolwork and just in life. So it's really exciting to see kids come in and kind of blossom through the arts and in particular singing. So we currently have 3 programs with the Children's Chorus that we run. The Concert Chorus program is our formal training program. It provides the choral music, individual singing, and then group singing opportunities for the kids. The All Schools Chorus is this at-school glee club type program where we are taking more contemporary music and letting the kids sing things like Katy Perry and Michael Jackson and other kinds of fun things like that to get them exposed to music. And this All Schools Chorus program, which is the one that the Bowl is helping us with, gives the schools an opportunity to actually create glee clubs or music clubs at their schools for that age group. The Santa Barbara School District and the county education offices have all been super supportive of putting this kind of a program in place and helping it be successful.
Welcome to BackBeat. I have Rachel here with me today, and not only is she a singer and songwriter, she also won Teen Star 2012. How are you today?
Doing well. How are you?
Good, thank you. How long have you been singing for?
I've been singing pretty much my whole life. Didn't realize I liked singing until about 6th grade when I did the 6th grade musical.
So that was something that you had to try out for and sing in front of your peers?
Yeah.
How fun. And what motivated you to try out for Teen Star?
Well, the first year, my really good friend Allison Lewis did it and she won. So that was really great to see her process. Wasn't completely sold on it doing the competition until the 2nd year when Bear Riddell won, and that's when I felt completely inspired.
So you went from being in the audience supporting your friends to being on stage yourself. Were you nervous at all?
Totally nervous. Completely different point of view. Got lights on you, lots of people watching. very nerve-wracking.
Well, you obviously did great. So, jitters or not, let's take a peek into the Teen Star workshop and auditions.
What in particular are you looking for in an audition voice?
Well, with Teen Star, we really want to help the kids. That's why we've created the audition workshop, which is really where kids can come and get some advice from professionals.
Find the material that you're strongest at, and then stay within your strengths. Don't try to be all things to all people.
Think about your favorite song, and think about why that is your favorite song. And is that the song that you really sing the best?
It's got to be right for you, and you've got to be comfortable with it.
Give yourself lots of choices as you're preparing your song.
Where's that middle note that is your strength? Lean on that. Take that note and make it your own.
Auditioning for shows and things, each one's a little different, so we tell them what to expect in our audition.
Just keep at it, keep at it, keep at it. Perseverance is such a huge element in this business.
What do you want to sing for us?
Fly Me to the Moon,
Price tag.
North County, South County, Rigetti for a day, San Marcos for 2 days.
Just the way you are. Set fire to the rain.
Over 100 people come out.
Temporary home.
Jar of Hearts.
Some amazing talent.
Softly.
My girl.
Do you know what it means to Miss New Orleans? On my own. Someone like you. By Diane.
Well, the teens, I got to tell you, they've got tremendous courage. Confidence to be able to do that. I don't know if I could go through what they went through. Good luck, and we'll see you on the inside.
Santa Barbara Teen Star covers all of Santa Barbara County, so that's going to be South County with Santa Barbara, Carpinteria, Goleta, as well as North County, which is San Ynez and Santa Maria and areas around there.
And I tell him every day.
The auditioning process is really a learning process for the kids, and we try to make it that way. We try to help them get something out of the audition by giving them feedback.
Think of something to make that interesting instead of just standing there counting beats. Do you know what I'm saying?
We are looking for A, talent, raw, natural talent, and B, a level of professionalism so that we don't have to worry that they're going to crash and burn on that stage.
Of course you're nervous, we know that.
So we will be encouraging, but yet we will give them something to take away so they can get better.
Higher up, go for it.
And what I tell them is, I can guarantee you this is probably going to be the friendliest audition you've ever had.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of situations, especially if these young singers want to be performers in their life, they're going to have to put themselves out there, and this gives them a safe, fun way to do that.
Eye contact, it was all there.
My daughter auditioned and won the first Teen Star contest in 2010, and it was a wonderful experience for her. And I think Rachel, as one of her good friends, saw that and saw the experience and decided that this is something she wanted to be a part of too.
Kind of like, I was like, oh, that's cool. It's a cool competition. And then the next year I went and saw it at Santa Barbara High School. And I was like, okay, I really want to do this.
So the day of auditions came, and she wanted me to go with her, and so I did. There was a big lineup. It was at San Marcos High School.
And before the audition itself, I was a little nervous, just a little bit, just seeing the other contestants come and audition. I was like, oh, there are people here. It's not just me. But the audition went really well. I came out feeling really great.
To narrow it down to the 10 finalists, it really is a little bit more of a grueling process than anybody thinks, because there is such phenomenal talent. Once we have the 10 finalists, then we post them on Facebook. Everybody's informed.
On our Facebook page, you can find information on the finalists. You can also go to the finalists' own personal pages and like them to give them support. And so all their friends get involved, and all their friends start liking and commenting, and it just creates this huge buzz on the internet. That's exactly what we want.
And then I was like, oh, I didn't get it. And so I went back through the news, or their page, and I was like, oh, I was number 2. I was announced. And I was like, yeah, I got it.
Once she'd made the auditions and we saw that announced, then there was the preparation. And she went back and forth on many songs, and I don't keep up on the songs that she does in her age group. So she was actually asking friends more often than not, should I do this, should I do that?
That was hard, because I was like, okay, well, I have people telling me to do one thing and then the other, so I just kind of be like, sit down and kind of take it from the audience's point of view and not mine. So I did We Are Young by Fun and then Not Over You by Gavin DeGraw, which are 2 songs at the time very popular on the radio.
Then we have to put their pictures in the paper and announce who they are, because the media wants to know who are the top 10, who's going to compete. In this next 3 weeks after that, we have an orientation meeting where we talk with the kids about what to expect.
And then we go from there. We have a mentor day where we get into Santa Barbara sound design.
Some of these kids end up getting into incredible college programs, and this is yet another rung on their resume. Other kids, this is a stepping stone to a potential career in the music business, in the performing industry.
And now the work begins.
Nice and big.
The 10 finalists jump right in. They're nervous, they're excited, and they are ready to rehearse. The next stop, the Granada Theater.
Here's a short note for you. A Steinway concert grand that is over 9 feet long currently sells for over $130,000.
A huge rush when the kids were actually walking through the red carpet, and everybody was so excited and cheering for their friends.
The first piano was built by Italian harpsichord maker Bartolomeo Cristofori during the 1700s. The piano is actually a percussion instrument, making it the same family as the drum and the xylophone. The main reason for this is the felt hammers strike the strings. The grand piano is the largest of all pianos and can actually be played faster than an upright piano. The world's largest concert grand piano is made by Challen Company, measures almost 12 feet long, and weighs over a ton. You're not moving that around so easily. Pop musicians that use a piano these days include Adele, Coldplay, Jack's Mannequin, and Something Corporate. There you have it.
Thanks, Tucker. Those are great facts. So, Rachel, after you finished your first live Teen Star performance, what was going through your head as you waited for the judges to pick the final 3?
There were lots of nerves going around backstage, but for me personally, I felt like I already won. I got to do what I love to do in front of those I love.
Oh, how fun. And then did you make a lot of new friends, or what was it like backstage among all the other competitors?
It was actually a very supportive community, not competitive at all. We all loved to watch each other perform. It was a very encouraging group of people.
That's great. And obviously for Rachel, it took a lot of practice, practice, practice. So put on your game face. The Teen Star Finals.
Organizing the task and producing Teen Star is enormous.
Most of them have never stood on that stage and performed their song. So it's definitely quite the experience.
Nice, well settled. Nice work. I tend to get there and help bring the performers, the contestants, into a comfort zone. Some of them are nervous. Number 7, let's test 7. For the most part, they have limited experience using a microphone and getting up on stage. And so I try to get the kids to relax and hopefully help them have fun. If a performer's having fun, that means that they are comfortable. And if they're comfortable, now their gifts, their talents can come through. Piano and piano voice, Rachel won. We are young.
And I think I sang like any little kid sings, but I don't think I knew, oh, I like singing. I don't think I had that mentality part of it yet until 6th grade, when every 6th grader does the 6th grade play. And there were some singing solos, and I was like, oh, this is really fun.
Rachel La Commare is one of my students. She was in choir for all 4 years at San Marcos. When I first auditioned her at La Collina, she sang a beautiful Italian art song, and I was really impressed with her expressiveness. She had a beautiful voice, but it was the way she told the story in Italian that I was so really impressed with.
Music was always in the home. She was out here in our studio with Mark from a very young age. I have pictures of her on his lap with headphones on. She sang all the time.
I was more of a musical theater person from probably 7th grade through 10th grade. I was just very musical theater oriented. And then junior year, I did the talent shows at my school and did my own stuff, and that's where I felt the most comfortable. And I was like, oh, I could just do singing. I don't need the acting or the dancing. Singing will just make me happy.
Music's in her. I mean, she wants to do music. She will do music in some form in her life. And I think that's Mark's and my greatest pleasure, is seeing, and I would say that for a parent, to see your child getting to do what they want to do and enjoying it and being happy in that.
They're doing all of this as a team. Although they're all out there in a competition trying to win it and take home the title, they really pull together. It's just an amazing group of kids.
It's kids performing, but at the same time, the money generated from Teen Stars goes back to the music programs in the schools.
At DP, we're basically running a not-for-profit theater. And so we're out there raising grants and fundraising constantly. So Teen Star really helps to be able to fill the gap between, ticket sales, which is a huge gap, ticket sales, and the actual production costs.
Also, financially, Teen Star gives a scholarship to the schools in our school district, and last year I was able to help my students in my advanced women's group perform at Carnegie Hall.
Not only are the kids having a healthy outlet to perform in, but then the money goes back, and so it's a perpetual cycle of the arts. It's a win-win.
They get to know each other. They get to work with each other on the opening group number. That's why we put that in place, because now they're going to relate to each other more as a team.
They've become friends through this thing through a number that brought them together versus individuals practicing their own thing.
We actually had makeup artists come from the Paul Mitchell School, and they did their hair and makeup for them if they needed help.
The kids that come together on this thing are just, it's so incredible, the camaraderie that is brought together with them.
There were hundreds of people inside the Granada Theater waiting to get inside. It was a huge rush when the kids were actually walking through the red carpet. And everybody was so excited and cheering for their friends.
Now, why do we do the red carpet event? Because it's fun.
From the second that the kids walk in on that red carpet, the excitement begins. The TV cameras are rolling. The people are shooting photos, and it's just this incredible experience. They become true show people the second they hit that stage.
So the fact that we're creating creative people that can find their own, make their own opportunities, find their own, niches, I think that's really huge.
Getting ready for it was definitely like the whole day. I don't think I ate much. I was just like so nervous, and my stomach was just like in knots. Because it was a really big deal.
Now it was all coming together, and the Granada was filled, and people were getting excited, and there were signs everywhere.
It's a class house. It's a class event, and so to be able to get to come to an event like that, they're in awe. It's almost like kicking the mud off their shoes when they come in there.
It's such a unique opportunity for kids to be able to actually do this type of performance, and they get so excited about it, so pumped up. The families all get involved, and it's really a great outlet for kids.
Adding to that excitement, Teen Star was also streamed live, and we had over 20,000 views on the internet.
There were family members all over the globe watching this. We had family members in Mexico City, we had family in Greece, there were friends in Idaho that were watching some of the Teen Stars perform. So it was really great that we were able to bring those people from around the world and let them see this.
And it really gets them prepped for that real life experience. Some of these kids will go on to do great things in entertainment and music.
So one of the prizes that the Teen Star winners get is to spend a day here at Santa Barbara Sound with me and to record in a high-end studio, but more importantly is to have the opportunity to work with someone who has years of experience working with artists, performers, vocalists.
It was really cool to kind of get an outsider's perspective on my stuff and like what he would suggest to do, a professional, and what he would do with my stuff. So it was really great to get that on my own songs.
Welcome everybody to Teen Star 2012.
I ended up by default being the host, and I've actually really enjoyed it. It's just a blast getting to know the kids, being out there, never really knowing what's going to happen.
Let's bring out your top 10 finalists. Ladies and gents, please sit back and enjoy Teen Star Santa.
There is a lot of excitement around trying to become the winner of this event, but really more than anything, the kids support, motivate, drive, and push each other, and then they continue to keep those relationships.
It's really cool. It was nice to have the big group number first, because then that kind of breaks the ice a little bit. You're not going into there just like totally free-falling.
We were worried about her tripping across the stage. Will she hit the notes on the piano? Will she sing right? All the things.
But as soon as I got behind the piano, I was very comfortable. And I was like, okay, just pretend like you're in your room doing your thing.
It was fantastic. What a great song, what a great version of it.
Definitely a very unique competition. I've never done anything like it.
I got so much love from the audience, and that just really kept me going.
I can feel the audience. Everybody's excited. We're starting to get into it, aren't we?
We get the great learning experience of playing on a big stage in front of lots of people and getting critiqued by the judges.
Even if that was the last song I were to sing in this competition, I'm just so glad that I'm here.
I mean, I was singing like that when I was 13, but that was a long time ago.
Win or lose, you know, you go up on stage, have fun, have a great time performing, and that's all that matters in the end. Yeah.
You kids are making this really hard tonight.
He was a gambling man.
Really well received. The audience is fantastic, and it was just fun.
Yeah, your pitch is fantastic. Great sounding voice. I love you're very entertaining.
One thing that I still know is that you're keeping me.
That was just a stunning performance, and I didn't want you to stop.
It takes a lot to get on a stage at the Granada in front of over 1,500 people and be streamed live all over the internet to have all your friends and family watching you. So that kind of confidence that you get, and just the confidence in yourself, I think is just a very valuable attribute. Not to mention it's just a heck of a lot of fun.
Every single one of you guys are total rock stars. You all just killed it tonight. It was amazing.
Just getting to the top 10, I already felt like I won. It was just like, I made it to the Granada. Like, there's nothing better than that. So getting the top 3, that was definitely more of a surreal moment. Just like, oh.
In the midst of it, whether winning or losing, so proud of her for taking the chance. And proud of all the kids that take that chance, at doing this, putting themselves out there, putting their music out there, their abilities out there.
We went to rehearsals together. We're all in the same position. So we all know how each other is feeling. So we're all just in the same boat, and we can kind of compare and like reflect a little bit just how amazing this experience was. I think all of us were just unbelievably grateful to get to where we were. I was seriously thinking just milk this moment for all that it's worth, because you don't know when you're going to get a chance like this again. So I sat there and I took my time, and I was just like, okay. And then I just opened my mouth, sang, played my piano, and it was a total magic moment. I loved it.
The winner is Rachel.
Just watching the anticipation of the 3 finalists sitting up there, and the crowd and the families and the friends and everybody who's been watching this whole night unfold and has been texting and voting and doing all of the things, to actually see that winner announced is just absolutely spectacular.
And I stepped forward, and like thunderous applause and cheers, and that was another really great moment. It was kind of the whole thing. It was just an unbelievable moment.
Along with Zenly and Morgan and all the other contestants, it was a great, great night, full of talent and music, and it really wouldn't have been the show without all the rest of the contestants, seriously. And we made bonds, and it was so fun, and I'm just so blessed. Thank you so much.
Here's a short note for you. Pianos were one of the first items sold on credit in the USA.
Stand in the palm of your hand is a place I would have taken easily.
Welcome back. So what has life been like for you after winning the entire Teen Star competition?
I've gotten opportunities to perform around town and really get my name out there.
Where have you played?
I performed in the courthouse, and I got to perform at Fiesta, playing my own stuff and doing covers. And then I also got the opportunity to sing the national anthem on the 4th of July in San Ynez.
Oh, wow. That's probably more nerve-wracking than being up on stage. That's a hard song to sing. The song you're going to sing for us today, does that have any special meaning to you?
It does. It's the classic Girl Likes Guy. Unfortunately, the guy's out of the picture now, and so now she's just daily reminded of what they once had and how she's coping with that.
Well, we can definitely all relate to that. So without any further ado, we're going to listen to Rachel sing When You Had My Heart.
Not sure where my heart is, where it should be, where I want it. Whose love am I playing with? Is it the one I had, the one that didn't stay? The one that didn't stay. Listen, I should have taken what I was given and held on tight, but I couldn't, I knew I wouldn't. I let you slip away, I let you slip away. Where do I stand? In the palm of your hand is a place I would have taken easily. Oh, you got my heart on a string, it's just a single thing, a single word, and I'm back where we were when you had my heart. When you had my heart. I'm finding my way, and that ain't hard to say, but it shows I got lost. Spare me all your pity, 'cause I've laid it down and given everything. I've given everything. Where do I stand? In the palm of your hand is a place I would have taken easily. Oh, you got my heart on a string, it's just a single thing, a single word, and I'm back where we were when you had my. I'm living by a chance that isn't there anymore, but trust me, babe, I'll find someone who will love me more. Where do I stand? In the palm of your hand is a place I would have taken easily. Oh, you got my heart on a string, it's just a single thing, a single word, and I'm back where we were when you had my heart. 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 When you had my heart.
Well, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the show. And please remember to support music and musicians in your community. I'll see you next time on BackBeat. A big thanks to Playback Recording Studio for supplying the location for BackBeat. Playback Recording Studio is a cutting-edge recording facility for film, television, and music production. If you would like to be on BackBeat or have any ideas or interesting stories of people that make a difference in our community by using music, please go to our Facebook page and search SB BackBeat.